On the beat.
So, okay, getting back to something that's like back into the seriousness, Doug Ford says that there is not systematic racism in Canada. So I'm gonna play something for y'all.
Bullshit.
I'm gonna play something for y'all quick fast so y'all can catch my drift. Hopefully,
catch my drift, just not cool.
Yeah. We're not the droplets. Okay, here it comes.
Canadians just won't tolerate it. And I won't tolerate it, and I'm sure every leader in this province. Thank God that we're different than the United States. And we don't have the systemic, deep roots they have had for years.
Okay.
So I'm from St. Catharines. Listen, I'm from St. Catharines. And in the Niagara region there's a railroad where all the slaves used to come into Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been there for hundreds of years. Like, if you can go and see it right now if you wanted to. So we have a big history. If anything, we have a huge history of slaves coming into Canada and dealing with certain shit. So I don't know what he's talking about.
As a Canadian, as an Afro-Canadian, basically, just do your research. There's 200 years of Canadian Black history.
Yeah. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of history out here. Like, look at Nova Scotia, just them alone.
Exactly.
You see it. What happened to Africville? What happened to Africville?
Okay, hold on a second. Herc, you know how like you be telling me sometimes when I just say some crazy statements and I'm just so sure of myself and I just jump off the ledge?
Yeah.
That's what that motherfucker did right there. My bad. Sorry, my language. He jumped. He sounded so sure. Like he said, I'm so glad that we do not have the systemic. I'm like, yo, bro, stop that. Come back. Like I liked him for a second,
brutality. I think that's what he meant to say. I went to Jane and Finch and I wore a bulletproof vest. Okay?
It was 7 o'clock at night.
Doug didn't do that.
That was the next man.
Hey, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's the racism. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no racism. What do you mean there's no racism? They're all cockroaches. Huh? There's no racism? Come on, bro. Carding? There's no racism?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You're blind. Oh, I forgot. You're a white guy with privilege. Doug Ford. White man with privilege.
And not only that, he's comparing, like when he's saying that, he's just comparing like how Canada's not as violent with the riots and all this shit as them, but it's not, we're not talking about that same shit. You know what I mean? We're not talking about all that.
Yeah.
I think he meant police brutality. Playing devil's advocate here. I just think that's what he meant to say.
I hope so, but even then, that's bullshit too. Because I've got my ass kicked by many a police in this city. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Same here.
Many a police, bro. For bull, bro. And then they have the nerve to charge me with assault.
What was it for? What did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do? Bro, there's incidents. There's incidents out there where I got rushed. I got pulled over. I'm pulled over. The man said, yo, I'm driving. The man said, yo, pull over. I'm like, yo, bro, let me get in my car so I can turn and park before I park the car. Yo, you know what? Let me see your fucking ID, bud. That was it.
It's so quick to escalate.
9 cops later. 9 cops later, I'm gone to the station. Charges, assault police. Now I got my day in court. Right? Yo, beer. Shit, bro. There's racism in this city, left, right, and center, bro.
Those guys
carding,
are so happy, bro.
Carding is racism, bro. Carding, Tavis, that was racism, bro.
Yo, even
why did they stop Tavis? Racism, bro.
Even when it comes to like, when it comes to the racism here, for him, he's not thinking even about the whole Canada. We're in a multicultural place, and we're still dealing with racism on so many different levels when it comes to like getting jobs, all those different things. We deal with it. But when you go out west, there's way less of us. So imagine even out there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he shouldn't have even dived off the edge of the cliff so quick. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Speaking about Kashmir earlier, when she was on, wasn't she telling us about how the racism is still rampant in Nova Scotia to this day?
Yeah, it was like a 60s story she told us. It sounded like.
What is this guy talking about? I forget. You know what? He wants to give everybody a bump. You know what I'm saying?
Fam, when she told us that story, it felt like she was talking about something in the 60s. We had to be like, yo, are you talking about like 2000 something? She was like, yo, fam, this is 2014, 2015. I was like, what?
There's no systemic racism in Canada. Yo, he's blind, bro.
Come on,
he's
Doug.
Blind, bro.
Fix
he's
up,
reading
Doug.
a teleprompter and he read it wrong.
I bet his brother would have said the same shit though.
Yo, I'm telling you right now.
No,
hell no. Rob Ford is a real
hell
one.
no.
Eh? Rob Ford would have been up there and he would have said it true how it is, and they would have been like, yo, we have to cap this guy. Yo, this is ridiculous. Yo, Rob Ford stopped the gravy chain. Eh? Don't forget that. The man put all these guys on blast, eh? What do you mean you're going to the CNE and you're getting parking and you and your whole entourage is getting in for free? What? Yo, bun that. Yo,
every train stops.
Bro, and then what happened? They found out all of a sudden he smokes. He smokes. He's a drunk old kid, whatever.
I felt so bad when he was up there on what was it, Jimmy? Who was he talking to?
It was Jimmy Fallon, I think.
Jimmy Fallon.
The other guy, the other Jimmy. The other Jimmy.
I love some of those guys, but they did them dirty, bro.
Yeah.
They all did them dirty, man. They all did them dirty. That night,
the
late night circuit, they roasted him. Mm-hmm. That was it. They roasted him. He was roast material
and
for a good 6 months.
What makes you feel bad is that he went with such high spirits. You could tell he went in there with such like just being humble and just out of the kindness of his heart agreed to go, knowing that he could get roasted.
Like, he went there high. He didn't. He was high. That's why he was so happy.
He did a
blast. He did a blast. He didn't see the sweat. You didn't see the sweat.
That good Cali crack too, probably.
Yo, you guys can't do Rob like that.
Okay. Well, let me ask y'all a quick question.